that's what I put. All right, let's get it started, everybody. I'm so excited to be here. I'm glad to be alive today. I hope you are happy to be alive, unless you're just ungrateful. But my name is Dominique Barbie, and I'm going to be your presenter tonight. And hopefully, I can bring you some insight. Hopefully, I can bring you some value. And hopefully, by the end of this webinar, you will know exactly what you need to do to get your rent, mortgage, your bills paid, maybe grow your business, maybe grow your mindset. Many people have different things that's going on in their life, and hopefully you can get that done today. But before I get started, I do have a question to ask you. How much do you need to pay your monthly bills and your rent or your mortgage? Type in the chat, how much do you need to per month so that everything is good for you? All right, this is an important question, all right, because if you don't know the answer to this, the universe is going to have a hard time attracting this to you. All right, so we got $2,500. Who else do we have? $5,000. Okay. 5,000. Make sure you answer this question, because I have a few questions. If you got a pen and paper, you might want to get a pen and paper out, because once you know the formula, then you'll be able to get your goals done predictably and consistently every single month, okay? But it all starts with you understanding the main thing, which is getting your basic needs met so that everything can be done for you, and anything over that you can save, all right? So the main reason why many people are struggling today is because they don't have clear goals, okay? They don't have clear goals, and because, they have been in an environment basically where nobody taught them the strategies and the formulas where they can reach success. Now, there's a formula, it's called the time worth formula, and it's a very simple formula that you can use for your business, for your life, and to reach your goals in general. With the time formula, what you have to do, you need to know what is your goal in the next 12 months. So if you know your monthly goal, for those of you who did your monthly goal, the smart ones, multiply that times 12, okay? And that's going to be your yearly goal, all right? Hopefully you guys are doing this exercise, because you're going to know where to spend your time, where not to spend your time, and how to get this money, basically. So multiply that times 12. And then the next question I'm going to ask you, all right, is how many hours do you have per week to spend on maybe like a business or a side hustle or something else outside of your job, right, that you can spend on income producing activities, all right? So let's do Bonnie for an example, all right? And you all can follow along. I still want you to participate so that you will get the most out of it. The people who participate get the most out of it. The people who really don't participate, y'all know the word I'm saying, they'll usually forget it or don't apply it. All right, so let's see Bonnie example. She got 5,000, Bonnie? 5,000 per month from a side hustle. And let's say 12 times 12 months, she needs $60,000. Now, she needs to now figure out how many hours per week can you spend. Let's do it, Bonnie. Do it with me. So how many hours can you spend per week, Bonnie, doing income producing activities for your business or a side hustle, whatever you're doing that's extra outside of a job, all right? She said 20 hours, all right? Perfect. That's what? That's like 3 to 4 hours a day or something in that range, right? She can break it up how she want to break it up, right? That's the thing about being your own boss online. Once you get it down, you'll never have to worry about money again. So she said 20. Now, Bonnie, how many weeks are you going to be able to spend doing like a side hustle? Because it's 52 weeks in a year. How many weeks can you spend? Maybe you want to take a few weeks off for vacation, or maybe you want to work, 9 months out the year. Some people work 9 months out the year. Some years I only work 8 or 7 or 9 months out the year, and then I'm done for the year, right? So let's see what you said, Bonnie. You said 20 hours per week, and then we need to know how many weeks per year. All right, so let's give you 3-4 weeks off. We're going to say give you a month off. You can split it up in different months. Take a week off this month, take a week off that month, 4 times out, 4 months of your choice. So let's give her four weeks off. So let's take her number, right? She said 20 hours a week. Then she said out of 52 weeks, she won't take 4 off. So that's 48 weeks. Hopefully y'all got y'all number, because if you don't got this, when it comes to you making 6 figures, when it comes to you, especially making 6 figures is honestly really easy. Making 7 figures is going to be another stump. But if you could do this, you'll be able to hit 6 figures faster if you haven't yet. And then once it's time for you to go from 6 to 7, right, like I had to do 6 to 7, you need to know these numbers. And they don't teach you this. So she got 48 weeks times 20 hours per week, right? That's 960. 960. So now she needs to take 60,000, which was her whole. We figuring out how much is her hourly wage that she should be getting. All right, so 60,000 divided by 960. That means her hourly wage is $62.50. All right, $62.50. All right. Now you got $62.50. This means that you need to figure out what are the income producing activities that you're going to do, right, per hour that makes you at least $62.50, right? So this means if you don't find a strategy, right, that's going to make you $62.50 per hour, or if you continue to, right now, let me just be honest with me, Bonnie. Right now, are you making $62.50 per hour? Are you making $60,000 a year in your business, or, you know, your side hustle? Yes or no? Are you still with me? All right, boom. And y'all need to ask yourselves that too. So $62.50, that means every day that she continues to do what she's doing, it is costing her $62.50 per hour. I had to do this same formula. And once you see how much that's costing you, 60,000 every year, let's say 60,000 times, what does she keep doing what she been doing for the next 3 years, which most people do the same thing over and over every year, right? She do that for 3 years. That costs her $180,000. Some of you had goals of $20,000 per month, $40,000 per month, all right? Every moment that you spend not getting that information that you need is costing you money, right? So tonight, I'm going to show you a system that's going to catapult you to your goal. So type of one if you want to make 6 or 7 figures. That's $100,000 a year or 7 figures per year, right? What you need to understand and what you need to do is to figure out who you can serve, what problem can you solve, and who is the right people who are going to take advantage of that. Who has ever worked with people who are tire kickers, who give you a headache, whiners, complainers, give you all the excuses? Type of 2, if you ever work with those type of people. Or you get the people who never want to invest in themselves. They complain the most. You got to drag them to a training that's going to help them get successful. Who knows what I'm talking about? I just want to know. Some of y'all don't know what I'm talking about, but this goes on and people don't know about it, right? It's a real thing. It's a real problem in the marketplace. But what if you can get clear on the type of people, so you can work with fun people, you can work with happy people, you can work with people who are willing to do what it takes, you can work with people who's easy to get along with, you know what I mean? That's going to save you a lot of time and a lot of headache. So what you need is something that's going to make you residual income and high payments, okay? Mid-ticket to high ticket, all right? So if you're doing, there's nothing wrong with doing the opportunity to pay you $10 a person or $25 per person, but let's be real. Think of the skills that you have, right? If, say, for example, you're doing a program and you get $25 per person or $25 per month per person. If you're trying to, Bonnie, let's do Bonnie example. If you're trying to do, let's do Bonnie example. All right, she needs to make $60,000 a year, and let's say she's doing a program that makes her $25 per person. She needs 2,400 people to get her goal every year. Let's see how many per month does she needs to build 200 people per month to make this freaking money. Are you serious? Are you freaking serious? And now look at what you're promoting and look at the amount of people that you need to make your goals, right? Just look at it, right? And there's nothing wrong with it, but just know these numbers. Don't go into something and you don't really know the numbers. So you like, oh, this is amazing. This is absolutely incredible, right? And now you got to build a team of 200 people per month just to hit your goal. Now, let's say Bonnie, she decided that she was gonna work with people who do $500. What if she learned how to attract perfect people who are willing to invest $500, $1,000, $1,700 with her on a consistent basis? Now let's take her number. Now she went from having to build a team of 200 every month to what? 60,000. Let's do it. 60,000 divided by 500. Now she only needs, at $500, she only needs 120 people, and 12 every month she needs 10 people. She went from 200 to 10. That means she divided her time. I don't even know that number by a lot. Now let's see if she learned how the strategies, right, from experts, 6 and 7 figure earners, to attract people on a consistent basis, not harassing people, right, who would invest $1,000. So 60,000 divided by 1,000. Now she only needs 60 people per year and 12 per month. That means she only needs to work with 5 people per month. Now let's see if she upped it to 1725. 60,000 divided by 17. Y'all need to really understand this. There's a lot of people out there who straight up struggling, working their butt off 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 hours in their programs. And now they doing all this freaking work, y'all. They is not even getting paid what they work at all. I had to go through this too. So now she bumped it up to 1725, right? That's 34 people a year. And not all she got to do is work with 2 people a month. OM freaking G. 2 people a month as opposed to 200 people? That's all I'm saying. So what took me from making literally $10,000 a year, what took me from making $200 a year when I first started affiliate marketing, network marketing, whatever you want to call it, was the fact that all I did was increase my skills, learn how to generate leads, right? And then I made sure I had a vehicle, right? A vehicle, a way that I can earn, $300, $500, $1,000 plus. When I first made my first 6 figures, right, I was doing a residual program where people were paying $100, $250. When I went from 6 figures, y'all, to $250,000 per year, what did I change? I changed my targeting, and I learned how to do lead generation. I learned how to have the right high converting funnel. And guess what? I raised my value to where I was attracting people at 500, 1,000, 1,700 plus, right? And the millionaires that I know, they have offers that range from anywhere from, $500 to $10,000 plus, right? But most people are intimidated by that because why? They don't have the skills. Nobody taught them how to do this. I have a friend who closes $50,000 deals like it's nothing. Multi-millionaire. What happened to her? She simply learned the formula. So with the miracle system, not only is it going to help you with your time worth formula, right? And get you what you deserve, so you're not freaking having to work with with 1,000 million people who don't even want to pay attention to you or pay attention or do anything. The people who pay the least show up the least. Am I right? A lot of people who trying to find $10 little, weasel their way into this free thing. They looking for stuff on YouTube, trying to get free information. Still ain't figured it out. They looking around. They trying to get everything free. I used to ask top marketers, what are you doing? Can you help me? They left me on scene so many times because you cannot try to keep figuring out information, right? And you looking for a handout and you're not willing to give anything of value. And if you keep on continuing like that, and I know these may be hard facts for some people, but at the end of the day, when you know who your target market is, you can talk like this to people, because that's what you're going to do, y'all. You're going to attract people who you want to work with, and you're going to repel people you don't want to work with. Type of 7, if you want to attract people who you do want to work with, right? The right type of people, and you want to repel people who going to give you a freaking headache anyway, right? That's all I'm saying. You want to attract these people. But if you don't have the right messaging, if you don't know who the target market is, you're going to attract all types of crazy people. But once you get a formula where you can attract high quality people, and then you get it to the point where they coming in like clockwork, leads, right? Then you're going to be so much more happier. You're going to be able to work less. My friend makes 7 figures a year, and she only works 15 hours a week, while people are getting paid $5, $10 an hour. And we could say it's not fair, but it is fair when people see opportunity after opportunity and they don't pay attention to it and they let it slide by, right? So with the miracle system, we're going to help you with a problem that is very, very huge. And the main thing is we're going to help you get to 10K per month. We're going to help you get the stepping stone to the type of mindset that you need to make 6 figures. Because obviously, if you was going to make 6 figures, you would have it right now. If you knew everything to do, people who know it all, they struggle like crazy. They know everything. So they're not processing information. And we're going to show you how to get your real mortgage paid down to 14 to 30 days or less. But not only that, we're going to give you skills that you can use in any business. We have tons and tons and tons. And at this point in time, the testimonials are so long. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. The testimonials are long, but you got to get your right mindset. And it's something that you are not believing, right? Either it's yourself or something else. And it's something that you're not doing that's causing you to basically, dodge the abundance that you deserve. Type of 3 if you believe that you deserve more than what you have now, right? Don't you believe that you deserve more? Right. So this system is going to show you how to get that accomplished. Now, because we have residual income, we have a stepping stone where you start off with $100, which anybody can find $100. Like, seriously, if a person tell you they can't find $100, you don't even want to work with them, because you're a human. We can do anything we set their mind to. They're going to say, oh, I can't come to this training. Oh, I can't learn this. They're going to keep on saying, I can't. So they stopping themselves, right? And then we got stuff for the big bosses who want to be the big bosses, right? And work less, all the way up to $17.25 per month per person, right? So we got something for everybody. Everybody. And you do deserve more if you didn't type a 3. You do deserve more. You are worthy, okay? If nobody didn't tell you. You are a leader, right? So with the Miracle Network Fast Track Training, this demonstration is designed to help each member achieve financial freedom in all areas of their life by using a well-known powerful strategy called the dynamic power of one. By simply one person sharing one can create a chain reaction which can lead to 100% financial freedom. And the thing that's amazing about this, if you pay close attention to this training module, it may be the information to help you accumulate $20,000 to $40,000 plus per month in the next 90 days. And this system, I'm going to tell you the system real straight up. It's real easy. If you're wondering like, okay, how does this work? How do I do it? Blah, blah, blah. It's real simple what we do, especially people making a lot of money. You just simply add people to a Facebook group. You get a script where you can, attract people and pique people interest, right? You add them to the Facebook group so they can see all these testimonials where if you're in the Facebook group and you didn't click photos, you'll see all those testimonials, right? And then they come to a Zoom, they're going to see the information, they're either going to say yes or no. They're either going to want to solve their problem or they want to keep on continuing life how they are. And to be honest with you, the offer converts really high. So all you got to do is go through the 10K per month blueprint, follow what the people who are successful doing, and people, you're going to have a certain amount of people who look at it, right? They just look, they don't do nothing. They never do nothing in their life. right? And then you're gonna have, or it's just not the right time, and there's nothing wrong with that. We're cool, still be cool, be friends, great, bye. You know what I mean? And then you're gonna have a certain amount of people who become leads, right? You're gonna have a certain amount of those leads who are gonna keep on watching, keep looking, they're gonna keep on, you're gonna see, okay. And then you're gonna have a certain amount of people who join right away. You're gonna have a certain amount of people who take a little bit of time, they just, you know, they want to see a little bit more. And then you're gonna have a certain amount of people who do this, right? And then you teach those people to do the same thing. These people are going to give you pass ups, which is the leverage of the system. You wash, rinse, repeat. Man, that's so easy. Like, it's just ridiculous. Like, that's so easy, especially when you go through the training. That's literally all we do. You work in your job for 8 hours a day, and they tell you to do this. They tell you to do this. They force you to do this. You don't have a choice. You don't have a choice to go on vacation. With this, you choose when you want to work. You can set your timer for 60 minutes a day, all right? Once you finish those income-producing activities, you're done. You do the same thing consistently. So easy. And before you know, you're going to look up and all your bills paid. I don't know what else to tell you, but I know that a job, right, they doing some other stuff. Nothing wrong with a job. We love our jobs. A job is great. It's paying your bills for now, right? But everybody needs a side hustle because you don't know how long that job is going to stay here, right? I had a person who joined the system, right? And she literally lost her job. Straight up, lost her job. Lost her job, needed a car. A whole bunch of crazy stuff be happening in people's lives. She literally made over $10,000. She was able to get her car. She was able to have her son in daycare. She has a job where she got money on the side every day, right? And she's learning things about herself that she would have not learned if it wasn't for the system. She growing as a person. She growing as a boss, right? And it's a lot of people doing that, right? So once you get to the point where you learn how to do the free methods, right, where you learn how to do, you put the work in an hour, 2 hours per day, then we're going to escalate you to the paid strategies, where you take a portion of your income and you put it into paid traffic, where you can set it up, right, and wake up to sales, wake up to people signing up with you, wake up to new students, right? So, but you get to decide how many people you want to work with. You get to decide the type of people you want to work with, all right? You get to choose the level that you want to join. Remember, the level that you join is going to be the amount of time that you're going to have to spend. Just like I did, that's why I did Bonnie's example. The higher the level you join, right, and the more you can help people understand the time worth formula, the more people you're going to attract that come to the level that you're going to be on. Hey, yeah, so now let me show you the vehicle that is actually helping so many people do that. It's so powerful, and it's nothing like this on the market, to be honest with you, that's going to allow you to not only get daily payments every single day, right? And you're going to get daily payments. The work you do in month 1 is going to pay you in the work in month 2. The same work you did in month 1 gonna pay you month 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, most programs, although they don't have a monthly fee, you gotta start all over. You're starting over every single month. I would rather start over, do the same work every month, and some people come, some people stay, some people go, but I still have people from January, right, who are doing well, and they still paying. Because why? I help them get to this amount, right? We have someone on the $1,700 level paying $1,725, right? He's making $20,000 plus per month, right? To me, if you're making $20,000 a month, $1,725 ain't nothing, right? But you gotta look at the voice in your head, all right? Stop thinking about how much is it going to cost you, and start thinking about the investment in yourself, in your mind, and how much it's going to make you. Too many people think about how much is it going to cost me, but they don't understand them not taking action is costing them $180,000, $300,000, right? It's costing them money not to take the right action. But they don't know this because why? They were programmed not to know this. Nobody sat down with them and told them, if you keep thinking like this, you're going to be a freaking bum. It is what it is. And I had to learn these things too. Some of y'all are bosses already, but you're just missing a few strategies, to tweak it. What took me from going to 100,000, right, a year to 300,000 to 500,000 was, guess what? It was like 3 things. But if you don't invest in yourself, you can spend years and years and years and years trying to figure out. And when you figure it out, finally, you're going to be like, really? Really? I just wasted all this time? Stop wasting time. Stop wasting your life. You don't know the time or the hour when you're going to be gone. You sitting up here figuring out, okay, should I do this? Should I do this? Should I do this? A year then went past. Should I do this? Should I do this? Should I do this? It's like you could have been where you wanted to be. I wish I had somebody to show me the way.
Well, I
had to freaking struggle. The hard way is not investing in yourself, going on YouTube, trying to look up free videos, joining this program, still don't know how to market, joining that program, still don't know how to market, never going through the back office, never going through the training, right? Never investing in the mentor that's going to help you. That's the hard way. It's the long way. That's what I did for 2.5 years. That's why I struggled. Then I finally, invested in myself. I didn't have the money, and I finally worked with this guy, and he showed me exactly how to create an automated system to generate leads. He taught me that every lead that you generate is worth $1 to $5 per month, and you can retire within 1 to 5 years early if every single year you're focusing on generating those leads and going to a high ticket or mid ticket offer, right? It's a few other things, and it's just like, what? Ever since 2015, that's where I first started doing that, investing in myself, investing in courses, investing in mentors, right? I started making 6 figures. So you don't have to take the long way. Take the easier way. Hopefully y'all can hear this.
Hi, it's the Miracle System Bill Relief team here, and in a few minutes, we are about to show you how average people are able to get their rent, mortgage, and any other bills paid down to $0 in 14 to 30 days or less. People from all over the world are creating 5, 6, even 7-figure incomes from the comfort of their own homes using proven digital products that they don't need to touch, store, or even ship. We are going to show you how thousands of people just like you are able to watch this same video and go on to turn their yearly income into their monthly income without having to do any presentations or convince people to buy anything. If you like how that sounds, continue watching and clear all distractions. Be sure to watch until the end to see how in 90 days or 12 months, you can create $9,000 to $100,000 per month recurring income. Before we get into that, let me ask you a quick question. What are the top 3 bills that you would like to get rid of? Now imagine turning all of your bills into banks. Yes, we will show you how to turn all of your liabilities into banks and become a leader in your community using the dynamic power of one. Now here's a screenshot of one of our members' accounts over the last 6 months. Yes, you read it right. Over $100,000 in profit. All you have to do is follow the duplicatable system and get your bills paid. You can be pulling in 4 to 6 figures per month, just like many members with our 12-week or 12-month retirement plan. You will get access to the products, the tools, and the automated system that creates duplication for you and will generate leads and daily payments for you on demand. If you were paying attention, you entered in your information on one of our high-converting lead capture pages and expressed an interest in getting your bills paid or creating extra income, either through an advertisement or any number of reasons. And here you are now on the last step of the presentation, which has been proven to convert thousands of people just like you into brand new Miracle System Bill Relief partners. This means that someone is following our proven process and it is working like clockwork. The same thing will happen for you. The Miracle System Bill Relief method teaches you everything you need to know to become a 5, 6, or even 7-figure earner online or offline without needing a college degree, going into massive debt, or needing millions of dollars to start a traditional franchise. This system pays out 100% commissions. Let's go over how you will get paid. Just like a person needs gas, shoes, a uniform, and daily food to work a job, or a college student needs to pay for books to earn a degree, or a franchise owner has to pay for their franchise, you must pay your startup fee for your banks that will create cash flow to pay your bills. This also covers your tools and wealth building training. Does that make sense? Now, there are 17 product packages or bank accounts that you can set up where you will be receiving monthly residual payments. You have monthly bills, so let's go over how to earn monthly income first. You get paid to help people pay bills and become a leader of wealth, which we show you how to do step by step in our online academy. There is a $10 per month license fee that covers your website and keeps everything automated for you. The housing bank is $100. The taxes bank is $100. The car expenses bank is $100. The fund bank is $100. The child care bank is $100. The clothing bank is $100. The vacation bank is $100. The health insurance bank is $100. The life insurance bank is $100. The entrepreneur bank is $100. The personal development is $100. The contribution bank is $100. The retirement bank is $200. The holidays bank is $25. The investment bank is $100. The real estate bank is $100. The nonprofit bank is $100. Most people start with all 17 banks. You earn $100 to $1,725 per month from each person who falls in your pay line after you are qualified, depending on the price of the bank they purchase. Each bank will bring you cash flow towards your expenses, and any extra can be used however you like. The more banks you own, the more cash flow you can have flowing to you in avalanches of abundance. Even if you don't have some of these expenses, billions of other people do, so it is best to own them all. There are 4 ways to earn. Direct commissions are payments from people you directly invite. Pass-up commissions are payments you receive from people who gave their first person to you. You may or may not know this person, which is the beauty and the power of this system. Indirect commissions are payments you receive from coming in with more banks than the people below you. We will go over this shortly. Before I show you the strategy, I will first explain the dynamic power of one pay plan. Your first person's payment goes to the person above you who is qualified, which is called a pass-up. You are now qualified to receive unlimited payments. Your second person's payment goes to you, and you receive 100% commission as long as you own that bank. This person starts your pay line. If a person came in at 10 banks and you only own 1 bank, you will receive $100, and the other $900 will be passed up to the person above you who is qualified to receive. This is called an indirect commission. Your third person's payment goes to you. Your fourth person's payment goes to you. Every person you invite after you give up one person pays you and creates a new pay line. After you pass up one person, you are now qualified to keep your second payment and beyond, and you will no longer have to pass up any payments. If you start at 17 banks, you do not have to pass up anyone, and this automatically qualifies you to start receiving. On top of that, you get to receive all of the first payments from everyone who pays you from now until infinity. The same thing that happened to you will happen for you. For the sake of illustration, let's say you have 2 directs your first day, and you started with 1 bank. Day 1, you pass up 1 person and keep the second. Your second person starts your first pay line. Congratulations! You are now earning $100 per month. Day 2, your second person now does what you did and passes up 1 person to you. You will now have 2 people in your pay line paying you monthly because your person had to pass up one person to you to get qualified. This means you have received your first pass up. Congratulations! You are now earning $200 per month. Day 3. This new person in your pay line also needs to give you one pass up to get qualified. You now have 3 people in your pay line paying you monthly. Congratulations! You are now at $300 per month. Day 4. The third person in your pay line now has to also pass up one person to you as well. You now have 4 people in your pay line. Congratulations! You are now at $400 per month. Day 5. The fourth person in your pay line now has to also pass up one person to you. You now have 5 people in your pay line. Congratulations! You are now at $500 per month. Day 6. The fifth person in your pay line now has to also pass up one person to you. You now have 6 people in your pay line. Congratulations! You are now at $600 per month. Day 7. The 6th person in your pay line now has to also pass up one person to you. You now have 7 people in your pay line. Congratulations! You are now at $700 per month. I think you get the picture. Let's fast forward 90 days. Day 90. The 89th person in your line now has to also pass up one person to you. You now have 90 people in your line. Congratulations! You are now at $9,000 per month, and you do not even know 99% of these people. That is the power of 1. You can do this in 90 days or follow this for 12 months. It is up to you. If the same thing happened, except you started at 2 banks, you would be earning $18,000 per month in 90 days with the same amount of effort. If you started with 3 banks, you would be earning $27 per month in 90 days. If you started with 10 banks, you would be earning $90,000 per month in 90 days. If you started with 17 banks, you would be earning $153,000 per month in 90 days. Wow! The crazy part is, this example is 90 days with just 2 people you directly invited. Each person you directly invite starts a new pay line for you, and this same effect happens over and over. Imagine if you let this go on for 365 days and helped 10 people, 20 people. How about 100 people? This does not include indirect commissions you will be receiving as well. The results are astonishing. All you have to do is follow our 10K per month guide in our online academy. Anyone can do this bill relief method 3-month or 12-month retirement plan. You will have everything you need to be successful. Monthly income and huge upfront payments on a consistent basis. We also have a rotator system that could potentially put people under you when you join at 17 banks. You already see how effective our presentations are because you are experiencing it right now. We train you, we train your partners, and we help you get your bills paid. We do 90% of the work for you. Nothing happens by chance, only by choice. There is always a way for those who believe that there is a way. You landed here for a divine reason, and your breakthrough is right here, right now, with the Miracle System Bill Relief Program. If you simply copy what our system teaches and follow what thousands of other successful people on our team are already doing, you can have success too. Make the right choice today and plug into our proven system. Get back with the person who invited you today.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So very, very simple, but very, very, very powerful. All right. This system is responsible for thousands of people who have literally transformed their lives. And a lot of them are in the process of transforming their lives, getting their mindset right, learning positive things, and being around the right people. And a lot of people don't know that there's a such thing as energy transference. When you get around the right people on a consistent basis, they tend to wear off on you, right? And that's why if you look at the last 5 people that you hang around, you're pretty much going to be in the same, financial bracket as the average of those people. So does anybody on here have a business? Like, who on here is either a network marketer or have done affiliate marketing or MLM or something like that? Just type in the chat me. Just type me if that is you. All right. Let's see if I can get my chat working. I don't know why it's doing that. I can't see it. Maybe if I stop share. Okay, it's not working. All right, it's extra late. Right, all right, cool. Patrick said he done it before. John said me kind of. Steve said me. You right, or you've been in there before. Okay, so who knows what closing means? Closing means. Does anybody know what closing means? All right, Patrick said I do. I do. Claire says I do. Anybody knows what big ticket means? Big ticket means. Anybody knows what mid and high ticket means? Like mid ticket offer, high ticket offer. Right. Steve said getting people to make a buying decision, right? Mid ticket, high ticket. Okay, some people said don't know what that is. Okay, let me introduce you to this. Mid ticket is basically where you have an offer that solves a huge problem, and the offer ranges around $500. It's a mid ticket, around $500 area, 1,000, area like that. I'll say 2,000 at the highest. That's like a mid ticket. High ticket is when you have offers that's $3,000 to $10,000 or more. That's what that is. So if you have a problem with closing people, whether that's $100 offer, $200 offer, right? Who thinks it would be valuable to learn how to close high ticket offers? Just think about what I taught you about the time worth formula. How valuable would it be to your life if you knew how to close, right? And attract, not only close, but attract people who actually are interested and want to invest $3,000 to $10,000 with you, right? Isn't that powerful? If you learn how to do that, I just want to see if you understand how priceless that will be. That would mean to make $1 million, right? To make $1 million, all you would need to do is make $83,333.33, right? And that means all you would need to do, right, is figure out a generation process to attract these people in a high converting system and a high converting offer. That will be powerful. There's a lot of people on here who want to close people at $100, $500, $1,000, right? But if you could learn how to close people at $500, $1,000 plus, right? The transition from you learning to do 3K to 10K will literally be only like a few things that you need to do, right? And I had to learn that process too. Very, very powerful. So with the system, we're going to start you off, right? Depending on the level that you join, right? With that category. So for example, if you start off at $100, you're going to be learning how to close $100 deals. All right. If you start off, the thing is, the level that you join at, you're going to usually attract people at that level or sometimes a little bit lower. I don't know why I work like that, but that's just how, I don't know. That's just universe, right? So if you start off at 5 banks, which we showed you on the things, different banks, right? You start off at 5 banks, you're going to attract people who are going to do probably more like two banks, 1 bank sometime. If you do 17 banks, you're going to be more equipped to attract people at 17 banks because you've done it, right? And you're going to attract it. And I was working with Annie, she's from the UK, and she would continuously say to me, nobody has the money, or it's like there's too much money. Like, did you know that closing people is a matter of your belief, right? It's not a fact that people don't have the money. It's a fact of the way that you operate. They just telling you that. And it hurt my feelings a little bit when I found this out, was because I found out a lot of people who was telling me they didn't have the money. I would see them in this back in the day. I would see them in a program that literally I was doing $100 program, $250 program, $300, $400, $500 programs, right? And I'll see the same people who say they didn't have the money. They'll be in $1,000 program, a $5,000 program. I've seen people who literally was about to lose their job. They would join these high programs. I'm just like, people, it's not about that. It's about your beliefs. Literally, it's about your beliefs and what you think. So I worked with Annie and I helped her do a few exercises that changed her beliefs. Guess what? She was popping out. She started popping out 1,700 plus per day. But I worked with Annie on different levels. You see what I mean? So it's important for you, right? John said small to you. It's important for you to understand that you're in a process right now, okay? And you have to get the tactics, you have to get the strategies to take you to the next level. Because when I didn't know the information, right, all it was a matter of the reason why I wasn't making no money is because I was not applying the strategy. Once I started applying the strategy, right, that I learned from somebody who's making six figures, I started making money every day. I made my first $3,000, and I made my first $10,000, right? And then I had my first $10,000 month, and then I just kept doing it. And every time I would get to a certain point, I would invest more in myself and my knowledge, right? And I would make more money, right? And that's how you do it. And that is the strategy that you need to apply. Invest in yourself, learn it, apply it, right? And start to create content that's going to help your target market. If you're not creating content that's going to solve nobody's problems, you're going to keep struggling. You can post ads all day if you want, but when you start creating content that actually solves people's problems, you're going to make so much money, because it's people who are literally desperately searching for how to do the right strategy, how to figure it out. But if you're not out there, if you're not in the marketplace, and you're not, sharing strategies that can help them, they're gonna be able to look at you and say, man, if they showed me this strategy, right? If they taught me this, imagine if I actually work with them. That's how it works, right? But if you're the type of person, you want to do the least amount all the time, right? And you never invest in yourself, and you just make excuses all the time, you're gonna struggle. So with the Miracle System, we help you, learn how to invite, learn how to get the basic things, the basic income producing activities, following up and closing, inviting, right? Starting to set yourself up as an authority figure. Whether you have a following or not, you could build a following from scratch. So anybody on here have any questions? Anybody have any questions so far? If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the chat. John said attraction marketing, for sure. For sure. In order to attract the one, you must become the one. In order to attract the one, you must become the one. Anybody have any questions? Brian said that's powerful. For sure. Being able to attract the right people, man, that's everything. That's everything right there. Getting people to make us decisions. Steve said, yep. Can get better. We can always get better. Let's see. All right. So, like I said, whoever invited you, definitely get back with the person who invited you. Okay. Let them know. All you gotta do is let them know how many banks you want to start with. All right. If you have any questions, you can definitely ask them as well. If you don't want to ask them on here. And make sure you're in the group where you can click the photos and see all of the testimonials of people having success, doing amazing, absolutely amazing. People are really, really transforming their lives, and it's so, so exciting to see the transformations of people. And even if you have a business, this system will actually help you with any business that you do. You can apply these strategies in all of your businesses, to be honest with you. And reach the leaderboards of the businesses that you want to do. But just remember, positioning is everything. If you have certain goals, be mindful of the offers that you are offering people, because you don't want to put yourself in a position where you're getting paid pennies for 8 hours of work or 6 hours of work, and you're getting paid not what you were. That's important. You are extremely knowledgeable, Mrs. Barb. Thank you, always sharing. No problem, Larry. No problem. No problem. I'm here to help as many people as possible. And I'm telling you guys, change your mindset, change your life, get the strategies, get the tactics, okay? And eventually it's going to rub off on you. You're going to be able to do it on a daily basis. All right, we got Vegas, y'all, September 19th through the 23rd. If you have not gotten your ticket for Vegas, you really, really need to get your ticket for Vegas because we're going to show you some mindset hacks that were never revealed before. You're going to get some very, very powerful routines that you can do just by starting off your day in a certain way that's going to change the trajectory of your life. We're going to have people who are doing 6 figures and up there who actually giving you some golden nuggets. All right, you're going to learn how to actually get your messaging right, so that you can attract wonderful, wonderful dream clients. Messaging is very important because once you get the messaging right, guess what? You are going to be able to be saying the right things to your people who are your dream clients. And then they're going to say, man, this person know my problem better than me. All right. And if you have the messaging right, then once you go to the marketing where you're trying to market, then you're going to have a better start. Most people, they don't get their messaging right. They don't get their target market right. They don't get their messaging right at all, completely oblivious. Then they start marketing things and they're wondering why it's not working for them. And it's because a huge part of it is because of the messaging. You're going to learn some things about YouTube and setting up your YouTube so you can get paid whenever you do want to start uploading those videos. And you can get paid on YouTube whether you even show your face on camera as well. You're going to learn some things about Facebook ads. You'll learn how to create offers, right? Create offers where you can start generating unlimited income. Even if you have an offer that's $5,000 or $10,000, you're going to learn what you need to do to actually do that. A lot of you said, man, it's priceless if you could attract people at higher levels, man. You really want to get to Vegas, okay? September 19th through the 23rd, okay? If you want to attend that event, make sure you can post it in the prospect group. You can contact me, okay? So you can get your ticket. It's going to be absolutely amazing. So that's all for tonight is Wednesday. Happy hump day. Everybody have a good night. I hope you enjoyed your time here. I hope you learned a lot. Get back with the person who invited you and get started today and get started. All right. Have a blessed night.